Hello, everyone. Welcome to the happy hour. My name is Don Quixote. I have no idea what the hell I was doing there. Welcome to the Phoenix Podcast. I'm joined
Oof.
by.
I was about to call myself Hennessy, so
Oh,
not like
okay.
not like a stripper, but
Let's all not
yeah,
do any of that.
but I'm over
Oh,
it now.
okay.
So
Fantastic, fantastic. Wunderbar. I am. I am not Cardi B. I am Blue Ivy this week. I'm
What
joined
is
by.
happening?
I don't know, but Blue Ivy literally was the greatest thing that's happened over the course of this week. I'm joined by Chris.
Hey yo.
And I am joined by one of the boys from Heavy D and the Boys, Drew. Nope, just not going to say anything.
no, because you addressed me properly.
Oh, okay. I'm joined by
Oh, not at
Fatness
all.
Everdeen, Drew.
That's a little better.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Okay. So no pizza.
Peace and
Oh, there we go.
peace and vegan blessings as usual.
Fantastical and konnichiwa to everyone. So you can leave us a voicemail at 678-753-5144. That is 678-753-5144. You can drop us an email at feedback@thephoenixpodcast.com. You can leave us a good iTunes review. We are now available on the Spotify's. And you can join Drew and I on the Facebook group.
He
Why do
always
you always have to
emphasizes
make that?
emphasize that because you're one of the cool people who doesn't have Facebook.
Yeah, you don't
Listen,
have Facebook.
once you get out of that cesspool, you don't go back.
I mean,
I don't
I
really,
don't
I
even use
don't.
it.
Yeah, I barely use it myself.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't use Facebook. I check the group.
So then how the hell are people going to be able to contact you through the damn group if you don't
No,
use the
because we do
message?
have people who post in there like the original Fatness Everdeen Roller Smith. And Junior. Speaking of which, let me just get this out the way.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Junior, sis, listen. Because
Junior
let me
sis,
tell you,
listen.
yeah,
He's
because I
listening.
can't pronounce his last name. Sonogram, Sonsonax, Science I don't know.
Yeah, he got the original Haitian last name.
Yes.
First Haitian
So
ever.
Junior texted me earlier this week after the melanin premiere of Black Panther because all of Black Hollywood showed support. We love Issa Rae, girl. Listen, hit me up. I want to be in the show. So
Sure, that's how
he
it
sends
works.
me. I know, right? He sends me a review for Black Panther, and I saw the link, and I said, "Okay, sis, listen, I will block your black ass, okay, for a smooth 90 days, and I have no qualms about it. I will block you on every platform that you're on. I will block you on this good iPhone 8 Plus and Verizon Wireless 4G LTE, and you won't be able to get in contact with me, sis, because I'm on media blackout. I don't want to know nothing about Black Panther. I don't even want to know what the credit font looks like. I don't want to know what the end credits font looks like. I don't even want to know what
Probably
kind
the
of
same as the opening.
most likely. I don't even want to know what Angela Bassett's nails look like in this movie. That's how on media blackout I'm on.
Probably
So
black.
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
just, to keep with the theme of
Of
it all.
got you. Fantastical. So anyone else that wants to get blocked, please, by all means, tweet Donald Trump. Let him know all of the spoilers because he's a bigot and 3/4 with a wig and a
We
slut for a wife.
we ain't
And
going one show without mentioning that guy.
I know I don't like him. I really don't. So yeah, anyone that wants to get blocked, please tweet Donald Trump and give him all the reviews for the movie. And I'm leaving it there. So we're just gonna blow through a couple of hot button quick topic items here that has come through. The
Yeah, let's
girls
start
that
blowing.
oh, okay.
We're not talking about him Friday night.
Him Friday night.
That's a new movie
Him.
starring Monique. Um,
I was about to say that movie that that we used to post.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I
No.
can't say it on. I can't say it on there.
no,
I can't say it on there.
no,
Absolutely not.
absolutely.
Family
So-
show. Family show.
Overwatch has been updated for the 4Ks. I'm not here for it. I don't really care. My Hero Academia has finally got a release date. Chris, that's in when? April?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Red Dead Redemption 2 has a release date
April
of
23rd, I believe.
oh,
Or 21st. I'm not sure because who cares about accuracy?
yes, yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2 has a release date of October 26th. Call of Duty Beware. Anthem has been delayed to 2019, which is a good thing. I think you take the time to make the best game possible.
It's good and bad. On that point, what you said, the bad part in the aspect where that lane is really open, with the early aspects of it looking as a Destiny killer, and Destiny 2 is really killing whatever was left of the franchise. So in that aspect, they could have definitely take advantage when the good man is down and jump in. But a delay is not a bad thing in terms of the game. I'd rather a good product than a crappy.
Yeah, but also, that's another not game coming out.
Yeah, that also goes back to last episode of like even getting the X, seeing it at E3 last year. That was something to be hyped about. That 2018, I can enjoy this in my 4K.
But that's a third-party game, though. I can't blame Microsoft for that.
Is it? I thought that was an exclusive.
We didn't put that in the notes, and I forgot. And I'm surprised Kenny didn't text about that.
I know what you're going to talk about. Pause. Let's just get this last item out the way, because that's a rumor. That's a rumor.
But it just might as well just throw it out there. So just tie it in with the story.
I mean, we can just hold that. We'll come back.
Okay.
We'll do a reach around.
Holding.
Okay. All right.
Still holding.
Mario Kart has an app on the iPhone and
it's rumored also. I think it's rumored that they're going to drop one.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a rumored app for the iPhone and the Obamacare phones, known as Android phones, I think they're called. So that's a thing. That's a rumor. So
thanks, listen, Obama.
Yeah, we love you, Obama. We miss you. Listen, girls. So there's a rumor floating around that Microsoft would be acquiring EA. And there's also in this alleged rumor that they were looking to acquire Valve as well. Me personally, I put no weight into this, because if there was ever a mega blockbuster announcement, I highly doubt that this source would have came from inside of Microsoft who was it? Polygon or one of these websites said they had an inside source of the inner workings. If Microsoft was going to buy EA, which I doubt, a $40 billion deal, I'm sorry, that would not have gotten leaked.
That's not what the someone from the mailroom is just hearing about at the water cooler.
Yeah, that's like top level type stuff. Like that's strict NDA. Only a handful of people at the top of both companies would know about that, and I highly doubt that would have gotten leaked.
Like, hey, man, I was just giving this dude his latte, and I overheard some big news.
I mean,
he's about to spend 40 racks. Not 40 racks, 40 billion racks.
Would it make more sense for Microsoft to buy EA over Valve? No. And that's just me spitballing off the top of my head at this point, because look at Valve. Valve has the online infrastructure with Steam. They could integrate that into Windows Live. That would make more sense. Do I think that is still a thing that's happening? Absolutely not. What do you guys think?
I mean, as you said, it's a very far-fetched rumor, but I would like to see it happen, just on the aspect of that's a lot of revenue from Microsoft. EA has the sports games market cornered, so that'd be good for them. Not necessarily because 2K basketball still does better than live, but FIFA is very big, so that would definitely be big going forward with the consoles. They have a great relationship where FIFA is usually featured on the E3 stage for Microsoft and things like that, and just all those other titles. There's a lot of stuff that comes along with that. Need for Speed. You already know they talk because of EA Access only being on Xbox also. So, I mean, it seems very far-fetched, but hey, I hope it is a reality.
But that's kind of like this way, though. And I'm sorry, I hate to cut you off, but
no, you're good. I was just gonna end the saying about the Sony and the Fox and the MCU, the Disney rumor too. So
okay, well, let's. Here's how we can really slice this. The gaming industry is not the film industry, and they will never be the filming industry. Okay,
I'm not saying they are, but
okay, because I just want to, because the gaming industry, when you look at movies, they make more money than games. And I know these publishers like to say, we're better than the films and we're up there. No, sis, because if movie tickets were $60 a pop per person, come on now, really? And I think
that's been an issue though, the decline of people attending the movies. But that's
because don't nobody wants it. Like Chris, look at Chris. Chris don't want to sit there for no 2 hours, 3 hours watching a
but
goddamn movie.
well, no, it's a slew of factors too. We just have to remember also that we have so much instant gratification, and we don't have to leave our couch with gaming or watching a movie. Fire sticks, Apple TVs, on demand, everything like that.
For me, it's more to do with it being worth it than a situation of convenience. Cause yeah, I'm a nerd and whatever the frick else, but 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then what is it? After that, you gotta sit your ass there, and there's an after credit, and there's an after credit, and there's all of this extra. It's just a lot, man. It's just a lot, and I'm tired. I can't, man. I can't do it.
I didn't watch.
Can't do it anymore.
That Quentin Tarantino. What is it? Not the something 8, whatever last movie he did. Yeah, because that movie I heard was
really. But you know what the thing though, well, shoot, I'll get back to my original point.
Was it long?
Yeah, it was long, but it was so good. It was so good.
Get the hell out of here.
I may watch it this weekend. I'll see.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. What's your original point?
My original point is, even if this was true, Microsoft would not pull every EA game to be exclusive on their platform, even though that would be a power move and it would be probably fantastic. Not gonna lie. But why would they do that? Number one, when they can still make money off of Sony, because look at Minecraft. That game still makes money. They own something else that's on Sony as well. If they buy PUBG, that's probably not going to be an exclusive to Xbox and PC. They're probably going to put that. It's the thing of Microsoft also bought the Havok engine, which a lot of third-party developers use and Sony developers use. So they're making money off of Sony, just like Sony's making money off of Microsoft. Every Xbox that is sold that has a Blu-ray player, Sony gets a cut of that because they own the Blu-ray technology.
Well,
I mean, that's like also every iPhone has Samsung products in it. So if like that's just the way tech game works. I mean, Apple earnings was announced today. Like it was something billions that they make daily.
Yeah, it's literally this whole damn thing is just a trade-off of one thing going to the next, and then the next time they come out with a new thing, they take a little bit of their thing and put it on this new It's a give and take between the two rival companies always.
They need each other. They're enemies, tech. But they need each other.
Yeah, and we both benefit, and it's to the detriment of us as well, because look at how much phones cost. Look at how much consoles cost.
Yeah, we was talking about that today.
Look at how much games cost.
We finance our phones.
Look at how
now.
much this console costs, and they haven't even given us a
Oh man, get him off his soapbox. He's
not. I'm not going to go back.
I'm not getting back on the soapbox. I'm just saying, like, this is the way the world works in terms of tech, in terms of everything, pretty much. Like, there's always two major parties and a wild card.
Nintendo being the wild card.
You got Republicans. And then you got the independents. You got Microsoft, you got Sony, and then you got Nintendo. There's always a wild card. In all of these situations, is a wild card. You got iPhones, and you got friggin'
Galaxies.
Android. And then in the middle of that, the wild card is whatever Google does, their Google Pixel thing. Because Google has their own phone service. I don't know why people are switching to that, but apparently it's supposed to be
I want their
good.
internet, though. That Google Fiber is real good. But
yeah, I mean, supposedly
they won't let them infiltrate.
Supposedly, the wild cards are the ones that people should really be dealing with, because all the numbers about, even though they said that the Switch sold well, but it could have sold better. That's a weird thing to say about your own product. I mean, I know all the people from Nintendo didn't come out and say that, but that's a really weird thing to say.
We did good, but we know we could have did better. We just didn't give our full potential.
I feel like that's like that might just be Japanese culture, because they always want to strive to be the very best. Not a Pokemon joke. Please don't do the song. I just think it's because the landscape is so competitive, and Nintendo wants to, more than anything, Nintendo just wants to put out games that are fun and want people to enjoy them. And they want to, in their own world, make groundbreaking technology. Everybody knows the Switch is not groundbreaking technology. I mean, if you've been alive for more than 10 years and have a half working brain, you know that the Switch isn't groundbreaking technology. But to Nintendo, they think they did something, so let them have it. And for the most part, the three games that are their top selling three games, unanimously everyone seems to enjoy. So they don't really seem like they did anything wrong. The only thing they usually do wrong is they don't shell out enough units. But the units that they do sell fly off the friggin' shelves, and people have no complaints. Like I haven't heard anybody complain about the battery life of a Switch or anything like that. I'm pretty sure they're out there, but like the complaint that I had about the One X not having any games, there's been a huge like group of people who are talking about that, and it took me realizing that and listening to them complain about it and read some things that people were saying about it to like, just like it took me to say it for Phoenix to be like, oh yeah, like it sparked what was going on like in the back of my mind, and I was like, wait a minute, there's no games for this frigging thing. Something there's something else at work
And
here.
it doesn't make sense the way Sony's been killing their exclusive game too.
Yeah,
That's
and
the thing.
Sony's
Like
just
they
been
had
murdering the
time.
game with their
They've been
exclusive
pushing the
stuff.
system. So they
Yeah.
should have had even like they should have had State of Decay ready, something out the box with the launch. At least
Hey,
I mean, it's not 6 months
I don't
yet,
know
but
what
at
to tell you,
least
bro.
it's whatever. I mean, I'm enjoying it for now with my game preview PUBG or whatever. I mean, and I'm also enjoying. And we could go into skipping one, but into one of the next things we are going to cover. But I actually got it on PlayStation. It was Monster Hunter World. I got that on PlayStation. So for now,
Oh,
I'm
you got
good with
that
my
on
game.
PS4? Oh.
Yeah, it's PS. I guess probably Sony and Capcom are in bed together for the most part. So I guess they have more content,
Yeah.
exclusive content on it. And then the crazy thing with Xbox is the servers weren't working. I think they're working now, but they weren't working like
God.
last week when the release of it. So yeah, I could just give a quick hands
Wait,
on of.
speaking of what you just said about
Mhm.
Capcom and Sony being in bed together, somebody said something very interesting earlier on Twitter, and they said, I hope when Street Fighter 6 comes out that Capcom just sells the rights to Arc System because people really hate what's going on with Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, but that's been since they mean everything about Street Fighter Five has been wrong. The
Yeah, I know
launch of
that,
it.
but I just thought what they said was very interesting because the flow of the FGC has just gone straight to.
But I wouldn't want that though because
I
um,
mean, technically, I wouldn't want it either, but it'd be interesting if it happened.
I think they would mess up Arc. That's the thing. Arc makes um, they make a good fighting system, and their games and everything. Their games
They
aren't as
do.
big.
However, all of their games are played virtually the same, except for this very game, Dragon Ball FighterZ, which we'll talk about later.
No, you. All right. So just real quick before we'll go into Dragon Ball, Monster Hunter World. I did the first mission yesterday. I spent a crap load of time. If you didn't pick it up yet, just make sure you have a little time. You get to customize your character and your cat, your little sidekick. My cat looks like a Jamaican cat, a Jamaican flag. um, Oh, I'm actually going to be streaming it this weekend. Show should probably be out maybe by the time you hear this. I'll be streaming it this weekend with our big friend streamer, friend of the show, Della. Crap, I wish I remember your Twitch name right now. But
Delacroix
is it
seven.
606? I don't think. But I'm Shot to Messiah 718, I
Keep
believe, on
talking. I'll get
Twitch.
it right now.
I think. Well, I'm Shot to Messiah 718 on Twitch. Della's one of my friends. He's been growing a lot. So definitely love for you to support him if
Yes,
you definitely.
Delacroix 606. That's DELACROIX606.
Yeah, and he takes care of his followers and people who support him with giveaways, games,
Tons of
clothes.
giveaways, always new games, sometimes vintage
You
stuff
know,
for whatever
Della
system
and
you
Big
want.
Will are the only one of your friends that I actually care about.
The funny thing is
Well,
though, but Well, Big Will is because you have a common bond with him. But Will's a good guy. Like Will's like that's like my little brother, man, from college. Like he's a good dude. You know, I'm happy. Like we had the same major, so I didn't go into it. He
Aw.
jumped into it. So I definitely always talked to him. And even when I was trying to get into it, he was definitely always a helping hand. And anything he needs, like he always know I'm just a holler away. I mean Della. It's funny, Della. You have to he has to grow on you. He's like a virus. Like he just has to.
Yes,
Wow.
because you know.
At
Wow.
this point, you can test it at 2 times. You'll be like, oh, I'm over him. Like you're annoying.
In the early stages
Who
of
said
all
that?
this,
Now you are such a lying piece of crap.
I said,
But-
who said this?
You're one of them too. That's almost anyone that.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. When I first met this young concubine, he did annoy the living dog piss out of me. Okay. Now he
did you
did
say
grow up.
dog tits?
No, piss. P-I-S.
Oh.
Again, Della's good people. Will's
he's
good
a good.
people.
But
Yeah,
Della's such a freaking weirdo though, because even like this, like if Della had his own show or everything, like he shouts us out on his Twitch all the time, stuff like that. But Della won't consider us friends. He's like, "You're not my friend." Like, you freaking weirdo. Hey man, you want to go catch a movie with me? Sure. We going as friends? No, we're not friends. Like that's something Della would. The kid is a weirdo, man. Because he's a good dude. But yeah, we'll be streaming it this weekend. The Monster Hunter World. Like I said, I played the first mission. And the cool thing about it too, you can set the voice acting to Japanese. So I have to read the whole game though. But the voice acting is. I mean, yeah, you're a badman. But
you did it on
Yeah.
purpose. You said it's like playing an anime now.
Yeah, it's like
'Cause
anime now.
The voice acting is very good.
No, the voice acting is popping on it. It's very good. The mouths don't really move at the same pace because it's probably for English, but it's not a big deal. But so far, I didn't get to play with friends yet. But it definitely sees something interesting. I watched a couple of Twitch streams and videos with the hunting. You can do it by yourself, or it's better with friends. So I definitely see myself putting some time into this game. It's a massive world. I'm maybe in the next few weeks, once I dive into it more, I'll give some more feedback on it. But back to where we were just at before.
Yeah, I say all that to say is some of your strays can just go back to the dog pound.
Oh, I mean, I know all of my friends that you don't like, but it just be so annoying because some of them are like they're good people that I've known for a
You
while.
sound like
It's like it's not
you
even a
sound
teacher.
like you're Phoenix's son. I know which ones of my friends you don't like, Dad. Jeez.
Come on, man.
No,
but
it's
so
only
annoying.
one of them so far.
Oh, well,
He's a
no.
good guy. He
Well,
sells
there's
drugs and he
there's
kills
other
old
ones,
people.
but some of
He's
them just
really
don't come
cool.
around like that.
There's other ones.
There was one that you got into it one day, and like that was a good he's a good homie of mine too. He don't be on Xbox really no more, but like I said, these aren't like people that just came like these are cats I've known. Call it
I don't care.
360 days.
I don't like nobody unless they're under the RGB banner.
Well,
Unless it's like Cat.
No,
or
me and one of
Chef,
his friends did get
or
into it because they
Afro,
said
or
something.
Roller.
yes, that's the
Anybody
one I'm
who's
talking
like-
about.
Oh, y'all know
Anybody-
him. I'm talking about the
Who?
one, the girl dynamics. I don't like her.
Oh.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
Yeah.
my-
I don't like
That's-
anybody unless they're RGB or RGB adjacent.
No, Flip
And
Sanders is cool.
Flip Sanders is
No,
definitely good
mostly
people.
Flip is cool.
See, most of my friends, Drew, are cool. Okay, you see how that flows?
Nope. We're not getting into
Well-
it on this show. We're not getting into
Let's-
that on this. Yeah, we're not. But I was gonna just shout out a couple of your other homies that are cool. What's it called? I
You
think
don't.
one of them.
No, hold on. No, we're gonna get into this, sis.
No,
because
we're
first
not.
and
No, we're not.
foremost-
Because I can't. I'm not. Just stop it.
What do you
We're
mean
not
you
doing that.
can't?
Because
I'm not
I
gonna talk
can't.
about
I'm not
your
talking about
friends
that
that I
on
don't
here.
like on this
Yeah,
show
I'm
that
not
I
talking about
clearly
that
know
on
that
there.
they listen to.
Oh yeah, no.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay, let's move on.
Can I just talk about your friends that I do like? What I think is verbal.
No.
That's what
We're
Game
gonna keep it moving because
No, yeah, because by naming
by
some,
naming-
you
naming-
leave
Okay,
out
okay, yeah,
a
then
few
you
yeah.
should
choice
leave out
few,
people.
and then
Yes.
they'll know who they are.
Dragon Ball Z. Okay.
No, Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Dragon
We're going
Ball
to have
Fighter
to
Z.
learn to say this game the right way.
I just call it Dragon Ball Z, man.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball
You-
Fighter Z.
you just like every other hood dude.
Yeah, I play more than 2K and Call of Duty though in Grand Theft. Don't judge me. That was what Tristan said the other day. He said, "All my followers, I got the hood. Della got all the weirdos, and I got the hood."
He said, "Hey man, you want to watch some Z?" What?
But oh well, I'll start out like this. I played Phoenix and Verbal the other day, and
I whooped that ass, motherfucker. I whooped that ass.
Jeez.
Okay, family show.
Oh,
so excited.
All I did
And he
give
just
your
couldn't
props.
hide it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
He's
he's happy because he actually has a fighting game, and I mean, at first I was just like messing around, but after he keeps beating me, I'm like, all right, let me try to beat this guy now. And he was actually beating me.
But this is how you know that the game is basically made for beginners to close the gap between them and people who really know how to play fighting games. Because Phoenix is not good.
Yeah, Excuse me? You're not good at fighters, bro. You're not good at fighters.
First and foremost, let's back the hell up, sis. Because number one, I have beaten you in the Marvel vs. Capcom's Infinites.
You play on easy mode. All you do is hit a button and 50 moves come out.
I have Z-Lore, okay?
You hit a button. Sir, combo, then a super for you.
Sir, hello, welcome back. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite doesn't have an easy mode.
Phoenix,
I don't think I own it.
Chris, you're done. You're done.
Beating anyone in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is not exactly.
Well, I beat Drew in Dragon Ball Z Fighters, and Drew has got to live with that. And Drew has not beaten me yet. So
Dragon
take
Ball
that.
Fighter Z.
3 for me,
he's
0
bringing
for
it up
you.
like I was talking smack to him.
I'm letting you know I have the game. And I beat you since you always talk smack in other games.
All right.
This guy, but get this man a cookie, man. What the hell? First impression, yet like as we said on the last show from the beta, and this with the full game, it's bridging the gap. We've seen it on Twitter, and probably like if we see it live between us, where people who this 1 foot in and people who are not no feet in the FGC are having a real competition. Biggest gripe is same beta issues. Servers. Two things. One thing is just so stupid. It's such a simple thing of playing with friends. So to play with your friends, you have to be in the same. First of all, you have to get in the same arena with this person. So we have to go through that. And then once you're in the arena, you make a ring. And at one point, you could keep the dumbs going. By the way, I'm not. I know. Perfect. Okay. I just wanted to make sure you kept it going. So you get in the same arena with your friends, where you have to at least be lucky you could find one with enough space. Not really. You could find some, but it's still annoying because then if they can't connect, as the dumbs keep coming, they're all valid. You get in the ring. You get in the same arena. Now I'm standing over here. Now you make a ring. You have to come stand by the person and choose to join that ring. Saturday, at the beginning of it, you couldn't even join rings. No, Friday. And then Saturday it started working. That's how Phoenix and I got to play. By Sunday, rings were down completely. One of the other part of this, too, is that this game is doing big numbers right now. It's big for the FGC. And the thing is that they're not even engaging the community as the other games do with social media. Because I went to look about we was trying, and I'm like, all right, let me see if they wrote anything. And I saw a tweet, and it was 8 hours prior. So this thing is going on for a while. And even into the next day, still having issues, but nothing ongoing. We're working on it. We understand, like anything just to let the community know, because the only way you was able to fight, this is the workaround in case you don't know. Same thing, get to the same arena, and then you go to do an arena battle, which is still even stupid because at one point now, we went to an arena where there was only 3 of us. So you go to the arena and then you choose to fight in the arena. So then you can fight random people there in a friendly match. And then it was me, Chris, and Will standing there. And then it took forever for us just to find each other to fight in the arena.
Like, we're the only people here.
We're the only people
looking for an opponent. We're the only people
We're looking at each other. Dumb. So the game is fun.
Dumb.
The story mode is pretty whack. I haven't played it before.
The story mode is 100% the most repetitive, tedious thing in the history of story modes. It makes Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite story mode look like Devil May Cry or some shit. I don't know. Like it makes it look beautiful because at least for some odd reason there's plot holes in most story modes in video games, in everything pretty much. But there's a consistency where, after a while, the fights aren't. I want to say monotonous, but even Marvel vs. Capcom has that too. But in this, it's literally the same fight over and over and over again because they just put the same fighters on the map and they're clones of the actual characters themselves from the show, and you're just fighting. They're like brainless. They're like brainless AI, and they barely fight. And there's so many tutorials in story mode. It's like, dude, I know how to play the game by now. Like I'm on the 5th map already. What are you still trying?
I want to big up the practice mode in that aspect too, where you can learn the basics, and they also have a combo.
You didn't learn enough to beat me, boy.
Wow.
Oh my god, we're gonna fire it up after this show, bro. Say no more. But the practice mode is good. The rank match thing. I mean, you'll sometimes get matched up with someone who's played a lot because it says how many wins you have and how many matches. But it's whatever. I only played like 2 or 3 of those. I can't remember. Arena. It's not the arena. There's another mode that you just fight like a whole series of fighters.
Is there?
Yeah, to the right when you go to it, there's one where it puts you on like a pathway. Yeah, it's just something to do, and they rate you on each match. I got
all the characters too, but I ain't got Android 21's Majin Busty.
Yeah, so in as we said before, the fighters have the basic same moves, but they fight differently, and way you chain combos and stuff. There's a lot to learn in the game, even though it's simple to play.
I didn't even start enjoying fighting because, like, I didn't hop straight into like ranked matches or trying to fight any of you guys first. I just hopped immediately into story mode, and it's like Goku and Krillin and Yamcha and Tien, and then Gohan, Vegeta, Gotenks. Now we have fighters. Piccolo.
Yeah. Cell is nasty. Cell
these
is
guys,
dirty.
like the moment I started using Gohan, I was like, oh, okay, now we have a fighting game. Now we have a fighting game because Gohan's normals are amazing. His that kick that he does, that pop-up kick for the air combo is great. His machine gun kick is amazing. Not to mention his what is that? His what do you call that?
His level 3 super is crazy.
Sorry.
That's the one thing too I like how they captured on the game, how they captured a lot of stuff from the anime where it's very extra, but it's Dragon Ball Z. Like when you finish someone, it's like you knock them off the planet, or if you kill them with that level 3 super, it's like the nuclear bomb of fireball of Kamehameha and crap.
Even if you just end the match with a heavy attack, they will literally fly off the screen through a mountain or a building. This isn't even a super move. This is just a heavy attack.
Yeah, where they caught the extraness of Dragon Ball Z in a good way.
It's so beautiful. The game looks beautiful. It's amazing. It fights. It's very smooth.
Yeah, it plays pretty cool. I like how they have the frame rate on the top too.
Everything is great. Let me back for a second because I don't not like Krillin. I actually like the way Krillin fights in this game, and I like some of his moves and that those down beams that he does when he shoots those energy waves that make him pop up, and his multiplication move where he makes a duplicate of himself, and it's basically him throwing himself at the opponent, and then you can do that, and then you can go into what do you call it, a teleport attack, which apparently everybody has now. Which is, it's not really a teleport attack. It's supposed to be like it's basically supposed to be like they're so fast you didn't see them come behind you. But in all reality, it looks like Goku's instant transmission move. But in any case, everybody's got it. And like when you do those two together and then like go into a Dragon Rush and then, et cetera, you can chain your combos from that. It's like his moveset when used properly is amazing. And I guess Yamcha. But the most people I'm having fun with is Vegeta and Gohan. But I have to say, Gotenks is a problem and very annoying.
He's mad annoying.
That's the one I use on Drill.
Yeah, if somebody was, I would just quit the game. I would rage quit.
No, let me tell you. Here's my character. I always run with Who did I beat you with, Drew? Was it Gohan?
I think it was a
Gotenks and Hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Hit is so amazing.
No, but I'm in the dojo now. But Hit, we like Phoenix. You shouldn't even be using Hit. He's an advanced character. Look like we're not, and I'm not even ready.
And I advancedly beat that ass.
Oh my god!
I made sure I got into the dojo before I fought Will that day, and I was like, because I know I'm gonna pick Hit, but I just picked whoever else after that before I picked Hit. And oh my god!
No, but I gotta send you the video.
Because for some odd reason, Will is very good at this game. Like I don't.
I can go into reasons why, but I'm gonna wait until we're offline to talk about it.
Oh my god!
But Hit was the one fighter that I did. I almost killed 2 of his characters with Hit. Like his change ups, the mix up, the speed.
He has 3 stances. That's it. I didn't even know. Like you gotta watch. I'm gonna send you the video. He has 3 stances.
Yeah.
But the thing, he doesn't have a good air game. So that's the thing with Hit, where
you
have to be very patient.
He's not meant for aerial stuff.
Yeah. So
I knew he wasn't gonna be meant for aerial stuff because I watched the damn show. And he ain't got no moves in the air.
He just keeps punching through you, or like
the boy doesn't fly. I don't know if anybody knows that. He's the only character in the game that don't fly. He's the only fighter in the game that cannot fly. I don't think I've ever seen him fly. But he's still amazing. And
he's strong.
I was so goddamn happy. Like, you remember when they announced him and we were all in chat and Tristan just posted it and he was like, there you go. Now you can shut up. I was so happy.
Yeah, I like him, but I like him from the show too. I mean, I'm very behind on it, but from the episodes I saw,
he's badass.
He's just so cool. Like, I just like it. And I mean, his name is just fire.
His name is Hit.
His name is Hit. And he's a hitman.
Yeah, thanks to this, I've been watching Super, and I know I'm probably like 9 years late to this, but that's fine.
No, you're not. I'm in the same boat as you. But you're always late.
I know. I'm on episode 50 at this point.
Do you have the show? I'll text it to him. He sent me the episodes you need to watch and the fillers you can skip.
Okay, thank you, please, and thank you.
I'll text
because I assume you've watched 1 through 50.
No, I didn't because I saw the movies.
You skip all that. If you
Will told me to skip and start off at, I think it was 40. So I started at 40.
See, Will knows too. Yeah, it's like 42.
Yeah.
So I might do the same.
So I did that.
If you saw the Gods movie and the resurrection of Frieza, don't even bother.
So let's do this. Because I see the final 3 the final count.
Yeah, but overall, everyone's enjoying the game, correct?
Yes.
When it works.
Real quick, and I know this is definitely not meant for either of you. Dead by Daylight finally released the Saw killer, and it was a lot of fun playing that. I'll be streaming all weekend except for Sunday because my Eagles are playing. I love the Eagles. So
what do you mean the
It's the girl Amanda. It's the girl Amanda.
Okay, because I'm not a Saw person, so I don't know who the hell Saw.
Actually, on the same plane, Friday the 13th, I think is getting a new map.
I don't know about her. Who is she?
Yeah, but I mean, I haven't touched that game in forever.
Right.
But
so I guess
that's
to explain
so weird. You just left one game for the other game that is exactly the same.
But Dead by Daylight came out before that because it was on PC.
Yeah, it's still the same.
Okay, and that's fine. But I'm gonna go back to answer your question. The killer in Saw is Amanda. She wears a pig face, which is funny, and she has a trench coat. And basically, like all the survivors in the game, they can crouch. She's basically set up like a survivor. So if she's crouching, she doesn't have a heartbeat, which every killer has a heartbeat that you can hear. And I'm playing one night and I'm just like, I was like, who's this walking up towards me? And all the other people were like, no, we're all the way on the other side of the map. I was like, no, one of you is walking towards me. I said, it's this person with this pig face. And then I screamed. I was like, holy hell, it's out. Yeah, it was a whole mess. I have that on the stream somewhere on Mixer. But then if she downs she puts that facial trap on you that can rip your jaw in half, and you have a timer attached to it that you have to go through one of 5 stations to be able to unlock it. So there's a extra added annoyance to it playing against her. So yeah, we can move on. So
That's interesting though how they
Yeah.
implemented so much of Saw into the game too. That's cool.
And I talked to the developers at the Comic Cons of the New Yorks. Then they said they have a slew of killers that they're working with movie studios to come out with. Freddy wasn't announced at the time, and this killer wasn't announced at that time. So it's interesting to see that they're working with movie studios to get these characters brought in. I just want Chucky and Hellraiser. That's all I care about.
Chucky would be jokes. No, we need Candyman.
Or Brother Candy. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Have we seen the trailer? We've all seen the trailer.
Yeah,
we have.
I'm sold. I have nothing else to really
Was
say.
that July?
July 6th.
Yeah, I'm good.
July 6th, ladies and gentlemen, for Phoenix and for Drew, is the last time I will be watching a superhero movie.
No, he will, because he's going to see Avengers 4, which is the conclusion of it all. So go ahead and lie.
Yeah, I might. At home.
No, you will. You will.
On Cody or something.
You're gonna because you're done because we have. You're not done yet because we have our tickets, but I would have been done because this Black Panther rage is just like we've been talking about. We'll let you finish. We'll start.
No, I don't have anything to say about Ant-Man and the Wasp, but I'm gonna go see it. So there's that.
Yeah,
the trailer looks good. Obviously, they tie it into the fallout of Civil War and what have you. It's it's all gonna be connected. It's all gonna make sense, and it looks very good.
Action looked fire. The knife part was really fire.
That looked cool.
Yeah, that was pretty fire.
I couldn't tell. I thought the knife cut the wings off, but it was just the wings expanding or something, and it just looked really cool the way they did that.
Yeah,
and the way Paul Rudd was, you gave her wings.
You gave her wings, or you gave her? He's like, I gave her blasters too.
He's like, so we didn't have that technology when you gave.
He's like, no,
it's like,
I had it, but that's always he has that good comedy. Ant-Man was a sleeper hit because I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was.
We also didn't expect T.I. to get a Marvel check, but here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Yeah, but I expect good things out of that. So I'm not worried at all. And MCU is looking good this year. So we'll go into the next one. We have about a little over 2 weeks until. We've been talking about Black Panthers. We knew it was coming for some time from previous previews. Civil War, when he was introduced, we was hyped about it. And then they said he's doing a movie. So as our friends of the show, you all know, we've been hyped about it. But if you have social media, I'm freaking over this goddamn movie. It is just ridiculous. Even The Root had a headline after the premiere of Martin and Harriet would be proud. It is just a freaking superhero movie. They are talking they're acting like this
Martin and Harriet.
Yo, they're talking like this was when Obama got elected. This is black. I ended as a black man, as you know, we're proud black men on this show. We're happy about black excellence. I hate using stuff like that. It's stuff like the culture. We're happy about all that. But all these stupid theories, and the trolling ones are funny, but the people of if we put our money in this, then we can build our own Wakanda. People, it's like they just get it so dumb. Africa doesn't exist, and are you investing your energy and time into Africa? But now because of superhero movie, you're woke. It's just so freaking annoying, man.
I just want to put the word out to everyone listening around, I guess, the country. I don't know if we reach the world. Do we reach the world?
Yeah, we do reach the world.
We're global.
Oh, okay.
Global.
We're global. All right. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, cool with us too. We're
place.
not Trump. We're not Trump. We like y'all. Come over.
Yeah, Wakanda's not a real place, guys. I need you guys to just
But the funny thing is they never touch.
No, wait, hold on. Just for 2 seconds, just think about that for a second. Think about Wakanda is not a real place. Think about that for a second. When I say Wakanda is not a real place, I mean Wakanda doesn't exist in the real world, nor does it exist in your mind. It is not a place. It is not a state of being. It is not anything but a fictional made up country within the continent of Africa. That's it. Much like, you know, Gotham City and Central City and Metropolis, these are made up cities that exist in the world that we know as Earth, which is a real place. It is a real planet that exists because we are on it currently. However, these specific places don't exist. And you want to know why they don't exist? Because they're in a comic book.
A comic book and character that was created by Caucasian men, by the way, with all your blackness.
Yeah,
like
they were
you
made
celebrate
up.
all the, you celebrate all this, and you're just like, all right, and you just give your money to
they were made
old
up.
90-something-year-old Caucasian man.
They're made up. They're made up places.
And another one who's actually passed away already. Yeah. This is all your blackness.
they're made up. They don't exist. They're not real.
Yeah,
no one has a vibranium suit. No one has any kind of mech armor that's transforming them. Nobody has a jewel on their forehead that shoots lasers. So none of that crap going on.
And one of the other tweets that was funny. One of the other tweets that was funny after the premiere, this white dude was writing. He's like, "Oh, Lawrence Fishburne was there," and the whole time he's just like, "Oh, shout out to him too." In Ant-Man, I saw that. I like
Fishburne's my dude. Coming through.
Yeah, that's my dude, son. I like Lawrence Fishburne. He's a good actor. But
I thought you were saying Bill Foster. I was like, he hasn't.
Oh,
I mean, he's cool in the comics, but he ain't really, you know.
Yeah, I'm not acting Black Panther-ly. I know.
No. I was just saying because I mean, Bill Foster did catch a hole in his chest.
Oh man, yeah, he got. They made him older too, though. That's the thing. Compared, I mean,
they made Hank Pym older. Hank Pym was the original Ant-Man.
Yeah, he was the original Ant-Man. But damn, what was I to go into with that? Oh crap, where was I going with that?
You said the dude who tweeted about sitting next to Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah. Sorry, thank you. So one of the tweets, dude was tweeting, and then he just like Lawrence Fishburne was just like, oh shit, numerous times throughout the premiere of Black Panther.
If this is something spoilerish, I'm gonna.
No, I'm not saying
it's not.
That's not, bro. Calm down. This guy is. I'm gonna need your blackout. Like this Marvel don't care about you. They're gonna keep releasing info. Oh my god, we can't put out anything else because Phoenix doesn't.
I don't care what Marvel has to put out. I'm saying I'm ignoring it.
And we're not specifically going to say anything about the movie because the tweet does not entail anything.
And I'm on a fake mute. I just don't. This is my only word muted. I muted Black Panther.
Continue.
It's so annoying to this extent.
I'll allow it.
But yes, thank you. But so the guy. So someone tweets back to this guy. Like, oh, this is the problem. You're using did he give you authority to use his voice, use his words, and this, that, and the third, and you should delete this and this and that about black actors and all this kind of crap. And we're just like, where did all this come from? Like, I mean, if I was sitting next to Lawrence Fishburne, if I was sitting next to one of you guys, I'll just be like, in my review, I'll be like, I saw Black Panther. And at King Phoenix was like, oh shit, the whole movie. It would be the same thing. Yeah. You wouldn't sit there and have a cease and desist against me for using your words. This person has made
an NDA to not tell people that you sat next to me in the movie.
But people are so stupid and too black that now it became a race thing. When a man is just happy that, I mean, he probably clearly he got to go to the premiere and he's talking about another famous guy who's excited about this film.
I've been watching Lawrence Fishburne since I was a child. If I was sitting next to Lawrence Fishburne at McDonald's, I would be ranting and raving about it. I don't care.
And the funny thing too, when they were saying that tweet about like how they like, oh no, the other part of it was like, oh, he's on a family show, this and that. I'm like, you didn't see Kings of New York because he was.
I mean, yeah, he's on a family show, but he's not a main cast member of a family show. Also,
he's an actor.
Yeah. What?
Like,
what does being on a family show have to do with anything?
Bob Saget. Have you ever heard of
Bob Saget?
Bob Saget be rapping. Like he was the America's dad. Tim Allen sold drugs. He was an American's dad.
Also, the main dude from the MCU, who is basically, I wouldn't say, the leader of all of this crap. Just a couple of words for you here, if you never heard them before. Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, go on.
Why don't you just Google his name? Why don't you
Yeah, look
Google
him up.
Robert Downey Jr. 80s?
Look at him prior to Iron Man. Iron Man saved that
Why don't
man's
you Google
life.
Robert Downey Jr. the
That's
90s, the
If-
early years.
Yes,
How about
'cause-
you relax? And who cares about who's on a family show and who did what?
And because he said, "Oh shit!"
All right,
Like,
everybody has a past. And what do you think? Because Lawrence Fishburne was on a family show, he can't curse. You think
Anthony
nobody in
Anderson.
that cast curses?
Anthony Anderson is in Me, Myself, and Irene, and he plays a fat triplet that all they do is curse.
Is curse the whole time. This is
and he also has he had some allegation. I don't know how real
this
it
is the
was, but
main cast member.
yeah,
The
so
first. He's not even second on the call sheet. He's number one on the call sheet.
I think like isn't it's his show? Isn't he like one of the?
It's him and Tracy Ellis Ross.
Oh,
1 and 2
So-
on the call sheet. I don't know
so
what to tell you.
this like everyone being so Black Pantherly, you just need to stop. Like let's just enjoy the film. Like use this time. Like I mean I stopped my whole parade of the energy into the comics and stuff like that, but put that energy into the comics. Like that's where it's really needed. Like they went on a big risk of, like as we said on numerous times, of even giving us this movie. I mean the feedback is good so far, so it's good that I'm happy that we are supporting it. But to continue getting this more films of Black characters, like, and also this everyone acting like this is like I even saw a review from a major publication, first Black superhero. Like that's just such a slap in the face. So
Slap
much
in the face to every single Black superhero.
Spawn,
that has
Meteor
literally
Man.
been out before
We could give-
this.
We could give even the BS to a Blank Man. Like there's been some sort of superhero content. Blade. I mean, yeah. Like
For
don't
a
disrespect.
start.
Don't
The
disrespect
guy who
Wesley
actually
Snipes.
started the MCU. Marvel wasn't even making superhero movies before any of this. Blade was the first one.
They did well.
Blade was the first one to actually have that Marvel logo thing at the beginning of it.
Blade never had a Marvel logo on it.
I think you might want to go back and watch those movies.
I'm telling you, Blade never had a Marvel opening.
I'm telling you, Blade had a Marvel opening.
Well, we'll settle this next show. We'll settle that for sure.
I'm going to
But,
find out right now.
They obviously didn't have the Marvel opening with all the friggin'
characters thing.
flipping about because they didn't have any of them and the MCU wasn't made yet. But he had a Marvel logo in the beginning.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Spawn had.
Spawn, definitely. Michael Jai White was great. Spawn.
Yeah, he did the film, and we had the freaking comic series on HBO back in the 90s.
Oh man.
So
I
like
missed that show.
yeah, it's a good show. I went back and watched it. I watched a couple episodes. John Leguizamo, he was such a creep.
Oh, John Leguizamo was great. Then.
Yeah, he was a creep. But to like, you really have to. If you're talking about all this blackness, you're not truly enjoying the blackness because it's so much out there that you're just not even. Oh, it's Black History Month too. I'm just thinking about this.
I don't know, man. I don't. I think it's the combination of it being called Black Panther and him being from Africa and everything that's involved with it. Like, I get it. Trust me, I get it. It's not lost on me. It's not lost on any of us. It's just a lot.
It's just like I
You know
mean,
what I mean?
I'm not gonna like. I don't. It's not just to be all that extra, man. Because even with the premiere, I mean, even you and Junior talked about it. And y'all were hyped about it, but like, I don't care that I saw a bunch of people in African garments. I have African friends, all that. I've seen pictures from weddings. It's nothing different. It's something. It's something different because it's a major Hollywood premiere. But I mean, they're only doing that. They're actors. They're in character. They're
Literally cosplaying.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my God.
They're cosplaying as Africans because there was only a few of actual Africans there, like homie from Get Out and some of the chicks in the film and stuff like that are actually.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
how many Africans are actually actors in this movie?
Oh, but I mean, that's one of the tweets too. The film wasn't actually filmed in Africa and used with African extras and this and that because it's make believe. Like they don't. Do I feel away because if they don't film Spider-Man in Queens? I've lived in Queens all my life. I don't care. Just make me a good movie.
This is fake.
Is it a problem that
filmed in Gotham City?
Wait, Captain America is not in Footprints? He's from Brooklyn. What the hell is going on here? Like, what is wrong with you people?
I don't know, dude. It's like, trust me, we want to see the movie. We were hyped about the movie before all of this ridiculousness started, and then everybody just really got
drained,
in their own ass.
literally drained me, bro.
It's pretty friggin' draining. I don't I don't even understand where it's coming from, to be honest.
The thing
Cause
is, no, but the thing is, I was hoping it was like anything on the internet where it was just like there, like even like when the trailer came, because
it would
if the
fizzle
trailer,
out.
yeah, it came and then it kind of fizzled out, but it's been
That's
on
what
a
she
fever
said.
pitch
Yeah,
recently.
I mean,
I
what in
had to mute the word.
that,
I mute.
bro? This is what I'm saying. I've had that muted since the trailer dropped, and I still see it every day. I don't understand what my settings do. I'm gonna have to call up Jack, like at Jack on Twitter. Like I don't know what the hell is going
My
on.
mutes don't work,
Yeah,
but
bro, my music don't work. I see Black Panther every day. I see Trump every day. I don't know what you're doing. What's going on over there, man?
yeah,
What's happening?
Phoenix, we're done here. I mean, you could go on your positive tirade on it if you
I
like.
mean, I'm not done. Don't wear those
Oh, sorry,
stupid ass hats to the movie because I want to see it. I want
I'm
to
not
see a
worried about
stupid
that.
ass hat.
I'm not going nowhere near the hood. I'm going with all
That's
my
all I'm
good.
saying.
I'm
I
going with
mean,
all
I
my
know where I'm
Caucasian
going to see the
friends.
movie. I'm just telling everybody else don't wear that stupid ass hat to the movie. Don't wear any big ass hat to
And
no
it doesn't even matter because if you go
damn
to our
movie.
theater, you're gonna get you
Take your
kicked
hat
out.
off.
I'm snitching. Our theater don't play anyway. As soon
Yeah,
as you
take your friggin'
um
hat off in the movie theater.
two
What do you
rows
got
ahead
your
of me,
big hat on?
Okay, well, are we talking about garments that people actually wear from other countries? Because it could be offensive.
I don't
I'm
know. We don't have
I'm
no. It's not.
talking about the big brunch hats, man.
Oh, brunch hats. Oh my God.
And
Anyway,
their
I'm moving on.
and their and their boots and their Howard
They're
degree.
they're called Chelsea boots, but we do call them brunch boots.
I know what Chelsea boots are, guy. You got to.
I'm just making sure because I
You don't
mean
have
you
to
do
exploit your
shop at
gayness.
Target.
You don't have to exploit your gayness on the fashion.
I
I
mean,
know,
I'm just
bro.
saying, Yoda. Fashion, you say? Um. So
I
two
hope Yoda's gonna be
things.
in Black Panther.
Oh my God, that'd be
What?
amazing. So
Star Wars is fake. They didn't shoot it in space.
They didn't shoot it in space, bro. It wasn't in a
so
galaxy far, far away.
It's
here's
not
my thing.
authentic. Shout
We
out
can
to
talk about the
Jordan.
Grammys if you guys like, so we can kind of close out.
I mean,
I
yeah, I
just
wanted.
I just want to say
Yeah.
this.
I didn't watch it, so
I didn't either, so I'm just gonna say this.
Oh, okay, I did.
I wasn't watching it because it had nothing to do with Beyonce. That's the first thing. Second, more Blue Ivy, sis, you are a walking treasure of shade, and I love it. I think we need to protect you at all costs. However, you were about to get that ass spanked because Jay-Z and Blue had to, or Beyonce had to switch seats because clearly Blue was getting on Beyonce's nerve, and she gave Blue that smooth black mother look, like, girl, if you don't get it together, I'm gonna knock your teeth down your throat. So listen, Duchess Blue Ivy, sis, we appreciate you and we love your shade. Okay, that's all I have to say about the Grammys.
As a
it's not
Jay Z
shade. She's
fan,
just a little kid with
yeah,
a
she's a
friggin'
kid
attitude.
with attitude. That's what their age is. They know it all.
Yeah,
Um,
she lives in like $1 billion house. There's kids that live in the projects that have the same attitude. It don't matter where you live. If you're a little kid, you have an attitude for no reason.
Yeah.
not to get all hemotep on it and
Oh
everything,
God.
but
Oof.
no,
Lord, we'll be here
but
for 30 minutes.
no, it's not even. But the funny thing, every year it's the same thing though, where we complain about these award shows and how they treat us. The Grammys have come a long way. The show
Oh,
was
were
very
people
black.
complaining? I haven't heard people complain
Well,
before.
no, they come. No, they come. Every day is
Broomhilda
wake up.
Mars won that the what is
He
it? The
won.
album of the year.
Yeah, he won
When
like he
we
won a
all
few.
know it's a politics game with the Grammys, because if you really want to go pound for pound, Broomhilda had a cute throwback album, but Kendrick had the better album overall.
I think overall an impact, but I mean, I'm not mad that he won it. You know
I
what
mean,
I'm
I'm
saying?
not
Because
mad that he won it either. Broomhilda, I mean, she made a good album.
it
It's
made
not
it.
something that I'm gonna bump years down the road, but you know, I listen to
Yeah, I'm
Kendrick.
not
But no,
mad
no,
that he won it either,
but
because
I
who
think you actually
friggin'
would
cares?
because yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that's where I was going with it. Where these award shows do not define the quality and like stamp what is good that we create as a people and what we should support. So regardless, a lot of good stuff was in there. I mean, with the Bruno Mars, I like it also with the Childish Gambino album because with those guys, they really they took a theme and they ran with it. That Childish Gambino is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like he took that whole '90s theme, but he had it a little hip vibe to it.
That
The Bruno with the
funkadelic Broomhilda
yeah,
stuff. Mm-hmm.
and so with Jay-Z album with a confessional, but I mean it wasn't a cohesive thing with that, but it was a good body of work. But the Kendrick is definitely Kendrick makes freaking excellent albums. Like that man just he hasn't missed yet, even like a sophomore glitch. I actually like Chris and I was talking about the Pimp a Butterfly for weeks after it. Like it's heavy content. And the crazy thing is though, at the end of the day, we should really just more appreciate how we have this kind of content heavy music and the messages that it portrays and just implement that and instead of worried about building a Wakanda and helping your block. You know what I'm saying?
See,
Like,
and I concur. And I think Beyonce, sis, you need to be dropping an album soon because it's been far too long. It's only been 2 years, but it's been far too long. I think the twins are okay now. You can drop an album. You can snatch my wig with a tour announcement, and we can get back on the road, sis. We can get back to getting these stadiums sold out and putting Taylor Swift in her demonic place. And you know, I think that needs to be a thing. I think we need to show that we're not here to play, girl.
Phoenix.
I think you just need to come out and just let the girls get information. That's just what I'm saying.
Phoenix, she's tired. She
And I'm
said
tired
twins.
for her.
yo, she's
She
freaking
said twins. She's tired.
In June,
you guys
she had
relax.
twins. She
in the
had,
hive.
she had twins in
Can she have a
June.
life?
No, she can't have a goddamn life.
She doesn't be a
raise them
mother, bro.
children? Can she chill out for 2 minutes? Like
No,
she just
she's
had another
had
baby.
almost a year. Okay,
And she got a young Power Ranger and twins to deal with now.
You think
And
she got
it's
to
easy?
deal
first and
with
foremost,
Jay-Z.
she is going to be headlining Coachella.
And then she got to deal with Jay-Z's stupid ass hair. Come on,
Well,
man.
yeah,
She's got a lot to do.
That mop has got a lot going on. But listen, sis, that's what she has maids for. And B, I know you everywhere you carry a laptop, that means you're creating music. And we've seen this laptop at the Grammys. So listen, I just need you right around August 29th, aka my birthday, Michael Jackson's birthday, a week before yours. I need you to just drop a sickening album and just let the girls know you're here to stay, bitch.
God forbid she drops it in August. God
Yeah,
forbid.
If she let me tell you something, if she drops the album on my birthday,
I'm not recording with you.
I'm going to tell you right now.
You're doing that by your. I'm not sitting
Because
here
listen, she did it once, kinda. She released B-Day a week after my birthday, but she released a lot of the singles on my birthday. And listen,
she released
that was a moment.
her birthday, didn't she? Wasn't?
I just said that.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Thank you.
I'm not wasn't I?
And I just know that the Queen wants to do that again. She wants to honor Michael and me by dropping an album on our birthday. And that's what I feel like she needs to do. As Virgos, we have that inner connection.
And on the Grammys, y'all should watch. Don't
watch the Grammys. Don't rewatch it.
I'm telling you, watch Kendrick's performance. That was real good. And shout out to Cardi B just having a hell of a year though too. Even being nominated.
No, fuck her.
Okay.
Fuck her.
All right.
I'm so sorry. The word. I'm so sorry.
Phoenix, I don't think she had her laptop at the Grammys.
She had the laptop at.
No, I mean I don't think she was using it for. I think she was just setting up tabs for the night because she's not.
No, maybe she had it for YouTube for Blue.
The whole Jay-Z and that hat and that hair, the combination was just she just couldn't take it. So she had to set some tabs up. Beyonce,
she had her brunch hat on.
Yeah, Beyonce uses Spank Bang though. I'm pretty sure of it.
Okay, we're moving on. So Cardi B can drop off of the top of the Empire State Building for defending homophobia. She can just be gone. And that's
what if she changed the name of the song to Bodak Rainbow?
She can still bite a brick.
What about Bodak Glad?
And she can still bite a brick.
She can still bite. I mean, I think she did bite a brick before she got her teeth fixed.
Yeah, but teeth fixed.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so can we talk?
I'm
done talking about stuff.
No. Listen to this. I want to hear.
Oh my God.
I'll talk to you about it off here.
Okay, that works better. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to the.
Oh, we're not going to talk about Rhonda from Around the Way.
I have nothing to say about that. I don't even care about her joining.
Just really quick, I just wanted to say, no.
Okay.
I just wanted to come out. Obviously not first, but foremost.
Coming out.
Come on out.
To come on out and say, as it pertains to Ronda Rousey, as she is now known, going by the moniker Rowdy Ronda Rousey in the WWE, pointing to the WrestleMania sign, I would like to respond to that with a resounding no. Because no,
WWE just got in their own way. Like the Royal Rumble for the females was a historic thing for them, and then you just took a huge dump on Asuka's moment by getting Ronda out
here
there.
it is. A woman comes from Japan, brutal strong style, major with the submissions, kicks, everything. She's got a great look. She's got an amazing character. Bailey speaks English, and she's over as hell. Undefeated in NXT, makes it to the main roster, still undefeated. Has great matches. Actually, one of the only women on the roster in the past, I want to say since she's been called up, that's been having great matches on Raw. You have her in the first ever female Royal Rumble, monumental, historic event. She wins the bloody thing. She's standing in the ring between women's champion on SmackDown, women's champion on Raw. She has pick of the litter. She gets to choose which belt she wants to fight for. And what happens? Some dumbass Joan Jett song starts playing, and this friggin' MMA loser comes out from backstage wearing Rowdy Piper's jacket, mind you, with him and his son's blessing. You know, rest his soul, that crazy ass man. Let her use the moniker Rowdy and everything. She comes out looking stupid, grinning from ear to ear, trying to stay in character, can't friggin' do it. Yeah, I know kayfabe's dead. Who cares? But this is somebody's moment happening right here. I don't know why the WWE elected to do this at this time. I mean, I get it because it's one of their biggest major pay-per-views of the year, and it's at the beginning of the year, but still, I don't understand why. Why not bring her out at the end of WrestleMania, seeing as how WrestleMania is that event that you just like to shoehorn celebrities into anyway? You might as well just throw her into that at the end of that, because then Asuka would win the match, obviously, and then Ronda would just show up, and then it'll be one of those things. Because Ronda gets in the ring, and she faces off with Charlotte, because apparently they're both supposed to be leaders of their four horsewomen groups, and they have a little stare down. And then Ronda tries to give Asuka a handshake, and the greatest moment possibly out of the whole pay-per-view happens in that split second. Asuka reaches her hand out and slaps Ronda's hand out of the way. She was like, "No, you stupid broad. This is my like, I don't care about you as a famous MMA fighter, whatever, whatever. Asuka's gonna kill you, and you're not ready for Asuka." And that's all I have to say about the Ronda Rousey Royal Rumble shenanigans. Don't point to the WrestleMania sign. We don't even know how you look in the ring. We don't even know how you do as a sports entertainer / wrestler. We have no friggin' idea.
Before we go to, oh, sorry, I thought you were done.
No, go ahead. Yeah,
No,
I was gonna say something else, but to hell with him.
Stanley's in the hospital.
Well, he's always in and out of the friggin' hospital. He's like 102,000 or something years old. He's like a vampire or something. He's from cast of Buffy. I don't know how he's even still about.
No, I think he's a comic book character. He probably already left and came back to life.
Yeah, I mean, they wheel this little bastard in front of all of these premieres. They wheel him out to on set so he can do his little cameo for 5 seconds in these movies. I don't know how the hell he showed up in Black Panther, but whatever.
Yeah, it's like he's just going to be a random white dude in Africa, in the fake Africa.
It's just like, bro. No, he's probably going to be in one of the scenes.
Yeah, probably seen in New York or something.
Maybe with Claws. Yeah, he's going to be in some. I don't know what's going to happen, but he's going to be in it. It's ridiculous how they wheel him out to these things, and he has zero say in what goes on anymore.
Yeah, I guess he literally comes to the office, and everyone probably fakes that they're busy.
Yeah, he's 100% just the figurehead. Like it shouldn't even say Marvel. It should just be a picture of his face, like posterized, because that's what he is.
They got to put, but they got to incorporate Jack some way because he created most of the characters anyway.
Yeah,
Stan just outlived him.
Hey, listen. I have a good feeling that I am not in touch with the nether realm or any kind of spirits or crystals or whatever the hell you earthbound doodoo mamas do with your silly Bohemian Rhapsody nonsense. I don't do any of that crap, and I don't partake in zodiac or horoscopes. But I guarantee you that every time one of these new MCU films is announced, Jack Kirby is pissed and rolling in his grave. He is stirring it up in that bitch. I am not even joking. I 100% believe if the afterlife does exist and any of that kind of shit's real, whenever one of these things get announced, Jack Kirby is losing his mind. He's losing it. Because what the hell? This is mine. It's like the Facebook thing all over again.
Yeah.
He
Well,
can't
I mean,
take
that's.
it.
Well, no, his family probably definitely eats because he gets the credit, so his family's
Oh no,
definitely
yeah, I'm
eating.
sure is I think what is it? His not his daughter. I think maybe it is his daughter, or maybe his granddaughter. I'm not too certain. I was reading up on it the other day, but one of them is extremely well off.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
it's like hush money.
they're
It's
more
like
than
hush
likely.
money or like some sort of settlement. Like
She probably
she's
has
owed way
just like
more than that.
she probably has like a 15%. They give her probably a decent little stake in Marvel or something.
She's
Like a
owed
probably
way
little,
more than that. She's owed way more than what Stan Lee is a part of. But what are you gonna do?
yeah, it was hard for him to handle it because he passed.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to beat a dead guy in a case.
Yeah, but yeah, hopefully, Stan, you get well soon. Um, your cameos would be missed if anything. If you had your great demise, we wouldn't want that. I mean, in terms of the comics, we're not concerned with that because you don't decide that
No.
stuff anymore. But
Yeah, I guess your cameos would be missed. It's really, really going to be weird watching a movie for 2.5 hours, and in the middle of that, somewhere the entire crowd just bursts out with applause for no friggin' reason because
oh
some
yeah,
old man's on screen.
well, the first time it happens, they're probably going to put dedicated to him or some, or they'll just CGI him like they did Paul Walker, which I don't.
Oh, this is getting into real problematic territory. I gotta go.
Oh, not problematic. No, I
No,
mean,
for
no,
me,
I like.
because I'm gonna say something.
Oh no, okay, yeah. I mean,
Terrible.
it was so much other things I could say to like be
Yeah, I'm gonna
freaking
say
typical
something.
me, but
I'm gonna
I'm
say
not. I'm
something
not.
terrible. I love those
No,
fast movies, but come on,
no. But all actuality, that scene kind of messed me up too. They did it
come on.
pretty well because it actually got me. I was like, oh
It
damn.
they did it pretty well, but come on, man. Let's not do that.
No, it was a proper send off. I think they did it. I think they that for poorly written movies, a poorly written
He had his.
but for a poorly written franchise that does well, they actually wrote that scene.
I mean, what do you mean poorly written? It's a movie about cars.
I mean, yeah, the movies have like
It's
silly
not
plots.
friggin' Shakespeare in Love.
I know
I don't
that.
understand what people want from these fast
I
movies.
didn't say I'm not saying I want it, but that's at the end of the day, we know what it is. It's not like we're going there to see. It's like me watching Power. I don't watch Power because of the good acting skills.
Yeah,
I
that's
try
what
to
I'm
get.
saying. So you saying it's poorly written is moot at this point?
Well, I mean, yeah,
Like,
that's
we
what
know
it is.
it's poorly written.
It's just a couple action and whatever.
Vin Diesel grunts for an hour and a half and says "family" 30 times. Like,
Well, no, shout out to The Rock though. The Rock does his thing in those films.
yeah.
Okay,
The Rock-
moving on.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
I wanted to give you a moment so you can get it all out so we can go
Yeah.
home.
Coming out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh
thank
yeah,
you
let's
for-
go home.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the Phoenix podcast.
Oh, I gotta catch
For
this
Drew
bus.
and Chris, we are out. Chris, take us out.
Bruh.